Good morning. All showered and mostly awake. I did finish that chapter last night, so I am 2/3 of the way through A Prayer for the Crown Shy. So I expect to finish that today because it's so good. I love it so much. And I love that, like, because they're talking about all the things, like the path that they're going to take and like where they're going. I can tell by the chapter titles that this is not that it's not a duology, like there will be more books. So I love that. I could just live in this universe. It's so good. Becky Chambers always, I think they call it hope punk. Is that, no, hope something. And I love it. So anyways, I'm gonna go get some breakfast and see what my tiny little destroyer is up to. A little bit is down for his nap. I have read part of the next short story in this collection, just like throughout the morning while he was playing with his trains, which are absolutely everywhere. So I also took down the little bitty Christmas tree that's been in his room. He was very concerned as to why I was taking down the Christmas tree, but he said bye-bye to the Christmas tree, and we told him it will come back next year, so he'll probably ask about it for a month. And so I have to take down mine. I also need to take down these things that are still up from on the mantle, but I've been too lazy to get the boxes out of the garage, so I should probably do that. I think I'm going to try to finish this short story first, and then do some of that. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Just finished the third story in here, which is called Boys Go to Jupiter. And wow, it reminded me of something that happened at my college when I was there. I think it was, I don't know if it was my junior year. I think it was my junior year. It could have been senior year. I'm not 100% sure. But it was like a visceral reminder of a situation that happened when I was in college that was just like, in the way that that story rocks the campus, because it's basically about somebody who goes home for vacation, is photographed in a bikini that has the Confederate flag on it, and then it gets posted, and she, instead of owning up to it or trying to move on or like learn, because it also gives backstory about her and the fact that this is not something she believes in. She doubles down, just like there's more that kind of explains why mentally she's in that space, that she does something that she probably regrets. But that whole thing was like a visceral reminder of what it was like when something, not that situation, but something similar, in that it was a dumb thing that a white student did, thinking they were starting a discussion about race, but totally missing the mark, and also doing so from a place that had no understanding of how it would be perceived to someone who is Black. And it was awful. And I learned so much because in the book there's like a town hall. We had like a forum or a town hall, and just listening to everyone talk, and especially listening to the stories of other students, predominantly the stories of Black students, was just something that was super impactful. And having come from a very non-diverse community, and then stepping into a liberal arts space that was diverse in so many ways, that was a very big learning experience and turning point, I think, in my understanding of racism. And so, like, that story really hit home for me. Kitchen table's exactly where the cats belong. Simon, you look like you've never been happier.
You can go near the water, but don't go in the water. It's very cold.
Well, many hours have passed, but I'm still in the same place. I've been in many not this places. Did that make any sense? No. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I'm now in my robe because it is warm and snuggly. And I have my Strand cat mug, with caramel shortbread, herbal tea with a little bit of soy milk. It's delicious. So I am about to finish the fourth story in this, which is called Alcatraz, which, fun fact, it's not fun, it's whatever. I was obsessed with Alcatraz as like a teenager. When I graduated from high school, my parents took me and my best friend to San Francisco, and like the one thing I wanted to do was go to Alcatraz. And then I think I've been 3 times, definitely twice, maybe 3 times, but I just find it so fascinating. So if you have any books to recommend, like nonfiction about Alcatraz that's not dry and boring, I would love your recommendations, because yeah, I find it so interesting. The two like historical things that I find most interesting are Alcatraz and the Titanic. So just fun facts about me. But anyway, so yeah, that's the one I'm reading. It's not spectacular, but it's good. So again, still really, really loving this. What is happening here? Why are you so cute, kitties?